Welcome back to MVP Ring Talk. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. So I'm going to break down the Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez fight. I'll tell you right now, I got this fight at 50-50. I think both guys have high energy. Both guys are going to put on a great show. I believe this fight is going to be more action-packed than when Caleb Plant fought Canelo because of the style that Canelo has. I mean, Canelo is the kind of guy that will use a lot of body movement while he gets closer to his opponent and then set up the shots from there. So he didn't have to throw a lot of punches to do what he had to do. But for David Benavidez, he has to throw a lot of punches. You know, he's a volume puncher. And Caleb Plant is a very good slick boxer. In the fight that Plant had with Canelo, he showed that he was able to avoid shots and sneak in shots and had a lot of movement and a lot of good style. You know, he has a very good style, very good boxer. And both guys have a lot of energy. You know, both guys can be exciting. And I think it's going to be an exciting fight. But I will tell you that I think where both guys have issues is that both guys have the ability to be too cocky at sometimes. I mean, they get mental lapses. David Benavidez has been knocked down before. I think it was like the last round of one of his fights. He's slacking off, being cocky. Got knocked down by a lesser fighter. You know, he didn't get hurt or anything, won the fight, but still, he has the ability to do that, you know, and it's a flaw. Same thing for Caleb Plant. I mean, his last fight with Durrell, yeah, he knocked the guy down, knocked him out, whatever. Got cocky at the end. I mean, you got to be on your P's and Q's and your A game on this one. I mean, there'll be no room for mental lapses, no room for showboating. There'll be no room for any of that. Now, both these guys are going to do that, though. I mean, that's the kind of boxers, and that's their character. And let's see if it works against them. I personally would caution both guys, be very careful with that, because those are the moments that where you may feel you have the upper hand, you could get caught. You know, David Benavidez I think is a stronger puncher, is going to land probably more punches than Plant is, but Plant is going to get his punches in, and I think that if he wins this fight, it's going to be because of general ringship. I mean, the way he is, the way he controls the action. But one thing I will tell Caleb Plant, I mean, he landed good jabs on Canelo, but in this fight, he's gonna have to double up on his stuff. He's gonna have to double up on the jab, not necessarily throw hard right hands, but he's gonna have to trick Benavidez with that right hand, either to the head, to the chin, to the body. He's gonna have to change that up, but definitely off of double jabs. You know, even double hooks. One here, one there is not going to work with Benavidez. Benavidez is a volume puncher, and he's going to find ways to make Caleb Plant fight. So, guys, this is going to be an exciting fight. Again, I think it's going to be more exciting than when Plant fought Canelo. It's going to be high energy. I got it at 50-50. I believe that both guys, at the end of this fight, are going to have mutual respect for each other. Barring any mental lapse from any of these boxers, I don't think there's going to be a knockout. You know, I think that there's going to be times where it's going to get close to knockdowns or maybe a knockdown here and there, but I don't think these guys are going to, towards the end, are going to go all out and risk being knocked out. I think that the loser will probably know that he's losing and try to, win the last couple of rounds by basically, BSing his way out of it. But I don't think these guys are gonna risk being knocked out. I think they're gonna try and do their go with their game plan and this and that. But I think it's going to a decision. It's gonna come up to who the judges like. Do they like the aggressor? Do they like the boxer? And I'll tell you right now, and I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call for a trilogy between these two guys, because I think it's going to be that exciting, and I think it's going to be good for boxing. And the guy who wins this fight is probably going to go to big time stardom and probably be a world champ very, very soon. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will do a couple of shorts on this fight, but for right now, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get you more intel as far as what I have to offer on these big fights. But your subscription to my channel would definitely help. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you next time.